A very good morning to you. Welcome to my thought for the day. There are two passages split in my Bible with a heading from Luke 35 through to verse 48. And they're basically on the same topic. So I'm going to put them together in my thought for the day. And this thought is that there are many places in the scriptures where we are warned to be ready for the return of Jesus. Now, it's one of those difficult subjects, isn't it? Because lots of people say, well, how's it all going to happen? When is it going to happen and everything? That's not the point in these passages, actually, because Luke has gathered his material together in such a way as to show us that the need not to hold too tightly to our material things and the need to look to God for provision of our material needs and seek the kingdom first. The importance of that is because at any moment everything we have may disappear. Not just through us leaving this world and going to be with the Lord. When we die, we don't know the day of our death, any of us. And all we know is that short of the Lord coming again, it will happen. There will come a day when I will go to be with the Lord, and so will you. And we have that awareness in the back of our mind, but if we're not careful, we lose any awareness. We don't live every day thinking, well, today might be the day when I die. We don't think like that. But we shouldn't hold on to our material things so tightly that we cannot let go of them. But he goes on then to talk about being ready for the return of Jesus. He's already preparing his disciples for the fact that he's going to go, and that he of all actually knows more or less when he's going to go, and that when he goes, after that, he will come back. This is the great hope of the Christian. This is what we are looking forward to, is the coming of Jesus back into this world to establish his kingdom in reality, and for everything to change, for evil to be done away with, and for Jesus to return. And he talks about servants being ready when the master returns. We've all seen historic films where servants look after a household while the master and the family perhaps are away. The master is away, and they keep the house. And usually they get a messenger come who says the master's coming home day after tomorrow. He's on his way back from wherever he's been, and then they get the house ready. Well, Jesus sort of says, you don't know when the master's going to come back. You need to be ready. You need to have the house ready. You need to be prepared so that any moment of day or night, Jesus might come back, and that will end whatever we're doing. And we won't have to worry about it anymore. But we need to be ready. A bit like a thief coming into the house. If someone comes to steal, if you know when they're going to come to steal, you'll have all the doors locked and barred, and you'll be inside the front door or inside the back door with a baseball bat ready to bop them over the head, or you'll have your phone in your hand ready to call the police or whatever. You wouldn't allow it to happen. So Jesus says, you must also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an unexpected hour. And that reminds us really that we mustn't believe anybody who says, well, Jesus is coming on such and such a day in a year's time. Nobody knows the day he's coming. And the faithful and unfaithful servant story is on the same thing again, about the servants who were ready for the master. The servant mustn't say to himself, my master is delayed in coming, and live differently. For the servant who knew his master's will but didn't make ready or act according to his will receive a severe beating. There's warning here that we must be ready, that we must be ready ready because Jesus is going to come as suddenly as a thief will, and unexpectedly. The thief will not come at a time when everyone's wide awake and the house is full of people. He will come at an hour you don't expect. And we must not, and many people do, I think. In the 60s, when I was, 60s and 70s, when I was a young Christian, nearly every song we sang ended with a verse that was about when Jesus is coming. And we had a consciousness of the second coming of Jesus, a very heightened one, and that was because of the re-establishing of the nation of Israel, and the belief that Jesus would come within the generation after Israel became a nation again. And there was a very great expectation then, and it's waned a bit. But, whatever you're planning, I'm going to a concert this evening, a Jubilee concert at the Guildhall that Chard is putting on. I don't know what it will include, but it's a celebration of this Jubilee time. I'm going to that this evening. But I have in the back of my mind, well, Jesus might come this afternoon, and I might not get to go to the concert. He might come. We have to live with this awareness that Jesus just might come. And we don't want him coming back and finding us wasting our time, finding us doing something or involved with something that he wouldn't be pleased with. We have to live in that awareness that he is coming, because he's coming. He may have delayed for 2,000 years, but that doesn't mean he's not coming. He is coming. He is coming as surely as he came the first time. He is coming the second time. There is no doubt in my mind. And many Christians down through the ages have had the same feeling that I have had, that he will come during my lifetime. Maybe that awareness is given to us by the Holy Spirit so that we stay alert and stay ready and looking upward. Look upward, my friend. Whatever is going on in your life, it doesn't bear comparing with the glory and the wonder of when Jesus comes again. Be ready. That's the secret. Be ready. God bless you. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.